Hi everyone, and welcome to this video provided by Crisis Support Solutions. My name is Dory, and I'm glad you've joined us for this video. Ignite a culture of care within your organization and or congregation. You'll see here positive here, zero. We're going to call this the neutral zone. So I want to tell you a little bit about how we at Crisis Support Solutions want to influence and help you build a culture of care. So the neutral zone here, and this is negative, and you'll see this is positive. Most folks, when we talk about care, and I myself was guilty of this for a long time as well, because I was a crisis counselor, and our business partner Joey, he's a counselor as well. And so when we talk about caring for people, we're always seeing them on their bad day, or in crisis work, you're always seeing them on their worst day or during a terrible time. And this is a tragedy. So something tragic has happened. So on a scale of 0 to 10, this is a full-on, some people will even say 13, this is just a bad situation. And of course, we want to apply care, and we teach you how to do that with a crisis response team or a crisis ministry team. We teach you how to stabilize and provide stabilizing support to people who are overwhelmed by a tragedy. And we can teach you how to do the mechanics of all of that, how to sit with and help people stabilize people through this worst day. Go up a little bit on the 0 to 10 scale, and now you're dealing with a difficult day or a difficulty. Okay. And so this could be a one-day situation. This could be a moment in their lifetime, a season, if you will, that they're going through. And so it's not a tragedy, but it's not great. It's kind of just, I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad time. And so we also want to care for those as well, if they'll allow us. And how we do that is we offer support. Here we recognize the same as on a tragedy, but it's so important to know we don't go through things alone. It's just better. It feels better that we don't go through things alone. And it just feels better whether you get solutions to this difficulty or you're just able to unload and share with someone, and it's confidential and it stays right there between the two of you. We call that peer support, and in church, in congregations and faith-based organizations, we call that shared ministry support. You're just ministering to each other and that kind of thing. So on a scale from 0 to 10 on a super difficult, this is where most people recognize that they can apply care. But the opposite, I've come to recently realize, is also incredibly true. That you can care for people, you never stop caring. You can care for people that are, if this is on their worst day, you can be with people on their best day. You can celebrate with them. And that may be a cake in the break room. That may be an announcement from the pulpit. That may be whatever that is, that someone's getting married, they're having a baby, they're having another baby, celebrating with people. Believe it or not, I know of offices, we were talking earlier about a toxic work environment or a toxic organization or congregation. I know folks that people, they won't celebrate with you. They won't even acknowledge it. If you got the promotion and they didn't, they resent you for that. They'll find ways to put you down instead of lift you up and celebrate these amazing things. We can still show people that we care about them. We don't have to wait for terrible, awful things to happen. In fact, some people kind of celebrate when terrible, awful things happen. That's not a culture of care. That's part of that toxic environment I was talking about. Now, the other thing is, if you're having a difficult time or you're having a bad day, maybe you're having a good day. Maybe it's not the best day of your life, but it's good. It's satisfying. Something is going on and you're just in a good season right now. And we want to encourage that. especially if it's like behavior, in an organization, deadlines, you're just knocking out your deadlines, you're knocking out your calls, you're knocking out whatever it is. And you're like, man, this is just great. We are so happy with what's going on here. Maybe if you're in a congregation, you're in service, you're in ministry, in a lay ministry position. And so as leaders, we need to come along and say, thank you. I love working with human beings. I really, really love working with dogs. Stay with me here. I've been through enough training courses and puppy courses to know that when a dog does something good boy, good girl, we encourage and we mark. How funny is this that I'm bringing this in? We mark the behavior. And the reason we mark the behavior through encouragement, whether it's with a treat or it's with a kind word or it's a pet or it's throw the ball, whatever that pup is into, you mark that behavior because we want to see it continue. We want to see you continue to get your deadlines. We want to see you continue in your service work. So when we're talking about care, we need to be on both sides of this thing, okay? If you want to learn more about creating and igniting this culture of care, that is what we are about. So shoot us an email and let's set up a free call, info@crisissupportsolutions.com.